Hey, what's up, my dudes? I'm very excited about this box here. It's unboxing time. Before we get into it, please subscribe. It says right there. Follow me on Instagram. Also, duties_daggers, please. And like the video, please, before you forget. I'm going to remind you again at the end of the video, though. So if you do forget, I got you, bro. So, gosh, yeah, let's just open this. Unboxing with the Pulsar. This knife, I came across it initially way back when I first started getting into knives. And for some reason I thought it was like this really elusive knife and hard to get. Maybe it was back then. And then I kind of forgot about it for a little while, and then when I was at the knife show recently, I saw one, and I was like, oh man, I've known about this knife for quite a long time. I forgot that I really wanted it. I handled it at the show. I could have bought it at the show, but it was the last one they had, and it was the one that everyone had been handling, so I decided to wait until I got home and then order one, which I did. And looky here, folks. It's a gosh darn ProTech. Oh, yeah. My dog's whining. I'm going to let him in really quick. So, ProTech. I know, buddy. We're going to go on a walk soon, okay? ProTech. This is, I've been on for a while my collection didn't have any ProTechs in it. I actually hadn't even tried a ProTech at all until kind of recently when I got a Malibu finally. This is not a Malibu. But I got to handle a lot of ProTechs at the show, like I said, and I've just been really impressed with their build quality. They're USA made. They make really good stuff from what I can tell, and the stuff that I've handled so far. And this is one of them. Let's freaking open it, dude. I really like their boxes, too. Magnets. Here she is, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. This is the ProTech Whiskers, baby. The stealthy whiskers. It's not called that. Some people call it the ProTech Magic. Some people call it the ProTech Whiskers, and some people call it the ProTech Magic Whiskers. So it actually doesn't say magic anywhere in the on the title here. It just says a Whiskers design. Apparently, Whiskers is the designer. So this is the tuxedo version, which I paid a little extra for, but the all black was just a little plain for me. This version looks incredible, dude. Apparently this is ivory micarta. It must be, it must just have a very high polish on it because it really doesn't look like micarta at all. It almost looks like a bone sort of material. Anyways, it looks really good. Good inlay, as far as the quality of the inlay goes, it looks really nice. So it looks like there's a back spring here. Looks like that back spring is stonewashed as well. Very cool. Deep carry ProTech clip, inset flat screws. It's a little long on this knife. The pocket clip on the Malibu, let me get it out really quick, is perfect. It's almost kind of unfortunate that they didn't put this kind of clip on it. I like the short one better. But, whatever. It's not the worst of things. So this is an automatic knife. And as you can see, there is no button. So if you're not familiar with this knife, you're probably going to have no idea how to open this. And that's kind of the charm and cool factor to me of the knife is... It's magic, You see someone open it and you think, well, how did they do that? There's some very cool, unique factors to this knife, and part of the reason that I wanted it so badly. So watch this. Oh, that's so cool, dude. Oh, man. So it's got this bolster. Watch this. This bolster slides back, and that is the actuation. That's how you actuate the knife. That's how you deploy the knife. So let's do it again. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so let me look at this here. Okay, so basically, this is this is a back spring. This is a typical back spring you'd see on a slip joint. But the bolster here is bolted to that back spring. So you could see when I move the bolster, the back spring moves as well. So you pull that back spring out of the way, and you're able to close the knife. And then apparently, there must be some kind of spring tension in there. And then when you push the bolster aside, it deploys the knife. That's so cool, man. That is just too cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it. So, it's a pretty plain knife. Just looking at it, if this didn't have this mechanism, I'm not sure I would like it as much. The mechanism really is what makes the knife to me. Hold on, I gotta take this box away from Floki. Can't chew that up, dude. I'm sure you heard him in the background this whole time. Crunching away. So let's check this thing out. This is all aluminum. This whole chassis, frame, whatever you want to call it, is aluminum. Ivory G10 inlay. I forgot that again. He's very needy today. The blade is 154 cm, PVD coated. Looks very nice. Let's see. Feels relatively thin behind the edge. Drop point style blade. Pretty simple. I think the overall aesthetic looks good, though. It's a good kind of, classic knife design. Kind of reminds me of something kind of old school. We got a lanyard hole back there. Like I said, the clip. That's pretty much it, dude. I can close it one-handed. Let's see, I wonder how lefties will do this. It might be a little hard for lefties, actually. Okay, yeah, you can do it. It's a little awkward, but I bet you can get used to it. I wonder if they make a lefty version of this. And I wonder if you can get into the pivot too, like if you had to adjust the pivot. There's no blade play though, so I'm not going to have to probably, but I'm just curious if you can get to the pivot. There's no hardware, on this side. Oops. I gotta be careful there, Kev. Didn't cut myself, that's good. We're perfectly centered. Yeah, this thing is freaking cool, man. Why does it feel like it fires harder when I hold it on my left hand? That's weird. Oh, wait, maybe. Now it's firing. Maybe I had to break in for a sec. It's firing a lot harder now. Yeah, it definitely is. I think I just had to, break in for a second. Oh, that's cool. Hell yeah. Pretty ergonomically good, too. I feel the clip a little bit. It's not a hot spot, but I do kind of feel it a little bit. Definitely doesn't hurt me, though. I think if it was a shorter clip, that might not have even been an issue. Because how it is right now, yeah, this part of the clip is kind of hitting me right here. If it was a shorter clip, it would kind of be in this kind of area right in here where it's a little bit more comfortable. But it's really not too bad at all. Definitely get a full grip on it easily. This is badass, dude. So there are a couple reasons I wanted this. It's super unique. I like having unique things in the collection. If I see a new locking mechanism or, just something that's new and unique, I always try to get it. Just kind of rounds out the collection. It's an interesting thing to look at, to mess around with. And I can't wait to hand this to my friends and family and have them try to figure out how to open it. I cannot wait to do that. It's going to be really fun. I've been already thinking kind of like how I'm going to do it because I need to be safe about it. I can't have them pushing on stuff with their hand in the cutting path, when it's going to swing open and get them. So I'm going to have to, I don't know, I'm going to think about it. I'll have to tell them, try to open this, but, the blade is going to pop out somehow. So be careful of that. I don't know. I was watching the Nick Shabazz review of this, and he was saying that you can also open it kind of slowly if you were in a setting where you didn't want to snap it open. And you can basically just grab the blade, pull back the bolster, and then just kind of do that, which is really cool because I was thinking, that's just kind of a nice thing to be able to do, I can think of a few situations that would be a good thing, right? Just kind of be like, yeah, it's just a slip joint, see? And if you didn't know, it'd be kind of hard to tell that it wasn't, right? It really looks like I'm pulling out the blade, especially if you did it like, let's see. How would I open a normal slip joint? Yeah, like that. Yeah. Yeah. This is really cool. Oh, I love it. All right. Well, that's about it, folks. Should we actually, you know what? Let's measure it real quick while we're here. Might as well, right? Let's see what we got. Oh, we could do some quick size comparisons too, if anyone's wondering. Manix 2. There you go. Kunwu Pulsar. Not sure if anyone has theirs yet. I know a couple people do. It's awesome, by the way. 80-20.5. Yeah, that's enough. I also want to know the thickness behind the edge. Let's measure that really quick, too. See what we got. It doesn't feel like insanely thin, but it's not like really thick either, so let's see. 20 thousandths there. 21, and at the tip 22. So yeah, not too bad. Not like crazy slicey, but not super thin either, or super thick either. I mean, so yeah, that's fine. I think that's fine for an EDC knife, for sure. Sweet. Well, yeah, I'm gonna carry this and mess around with it. Do a full review on it eventually. Oh, one more thing. I'm wondering, I was wondering, since it has this texture on the bolstered area, if you'd be able to put your thumb just flat down on it and slide it over. And yeah, you can. But it seems to work better if you kind of like get your thumb on this edge a little bit and fire it out. It almost seems like it fires harder too when you do it like that. In fact, it definitely does. Yeah, it for sure does. I think probably, if you kind of deploy it like this, you're kind of squeezing the pivot together, and that can kind of hamper the blade flying out. So if you do it more like on the side, it just, it can freely swing out. I think that's the way to do it, for sure. Hell yeah. All right, folks, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Please don't forget to like the video before you head on out of here. And thank you. Appreciate you hanging out. See you in the next video. Adios.